Big Boy's
Big
Neighborhood.
Boy.
Alrighty now. I gotta say welcome to the neighborhood, Juice World. Welcome to the neighborhood, my brethren.
What's popping?
Everything, brother. How you
All of
feeling?
it.
Man, I haven't been sleeping like 3-4 days.
The first thing that we do when we come to the neighborhood, we don't talk about how tired we are.
No, I ain't
We
say
wake up.
I ain't say I was tired.
No, you was leaning on. So you haven't been asleep
Yeah,
in about 3 or 4 days.
I've been perfecting my craft.
Ain't,
I like that.
Ain't the grind good though?
It's the best part.
Hey man, now when you say you haven't slept in 3-4 days, that means that you've been extremely busy though. But busy is good.
Yeah.
How busy have you been? And at one point, Juice, I'm pretty sure that there's times when you're not as busy beforehand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So do you kind of embrace how much is going on right now?
Yeah, I just, it's surreal. So everything happens so fast. That's kind of a blessing though, because I'm not caught up in my head. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't stopped and got like lost in the sauce or full of myself or anything.
So you're not looking at like, you know, anything that's charting or you acknowledge it and you see it, but you feel like it's definitely not time to slow down and start patting yourself on the back.
Yeah, I don't really check stats like that.
Nah.
People tell me stuff like I didn't even know Lucid Dreams went platinum.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you. So I don't really, somebody tell me, I'll take a second to thank the man upstairs. Keep going. I don't really.
What does it feel like now? Because even though you say it's happened fast, you know what I'm saying? There's always that road of like, man, am I really getting on? You know what I'm saying? Like, are people paying attention? Did you ever get to at a point, Juice, where you were like, man, it's not happening?
Not fully, but I started right before all this stuff took off. I kind of like took a step back and was like, dang, what if this ain't, you know what I'm saying? What if this ain't what I'm supposed to be doing?
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of had like a little bit though, like not even a lot of it, but just like
Not enough to stop, but enough to question.
Yeah, exactly.
Really? Did you think like, if it ain't this, what is it? Do you have
what
is it?
Yeah, because I'm an intelligent person, but as far as like school and stuff like that, I couldn't really learn like everybody else. Like I can't sit in the classroom and learn. Like I can't just sit. They try to make everybody learn the same way.
Mm-hmm.
And that can mess some people's lives up, you know.
What got you into music and not just into it, but making music?
It's been like something that's been in my life though, my whole life. And I think I started like freestyling when I was real young. I think maybe about 2nd or 3rd grade.
Did you start freestyling, or you start or just get like really enjoying music?
Oh, I've been enjoying music for forever.
What was it like growing up? Like, and not just like influences. Like what was some of the taste of music that you enjoy?
To this day, still a really big Wayne fan. A really big Jeezy fan. A really big Gucci fan. Really big Future fan.
Have you had anyone that acknowledged you that you like, damn, they know my music?
Yeah.
Who has it been?
Future.
Nice.
Do you and Future got anything?
I was just with him last night.
You want to give us an exclusive, even if you're lying about it?
Nah,
even if it's not clear yet?
I ain't really. We got a couple ideas up. We finna just get to it. I'm
All
finna
right.
do it tonight. I mean, that's the reason why I stay up. I mean, you know, I do the little press runs and like the radio stuff, and then I'm on tour at the same time. So I do a concert, and then after that, I'll be ready to record.
How old are you, if you don't mind my asking?
19.
19 years of age. Damn.
The world is yours.
Yeah, and do
Just
you feel
getting
like
started,
I was
too.
about to say that. Do you feel like it's just beginning?
Yeah, for sure.
What do you want to do? And I know it sounds like a grown ass man question, but what do you think next year will look like, in 2 years, in 5 years?
You know, hopefully, you know, with my work ethic and just the way that things are moving, I'll be, you know, 10 steps ahead of where I'm at right now.
Why the spelling WRLD in all capitals?
That was like a social media handle, and they wouldn't let me spell the world right. And
really though? Because somebody had something?
Yeah, but eventually it kind of like got some meaning behind it.
It works out.
Yeah, it eventually I was just thinking about it one day, and I just kind of just said like my music is kind of an illustration of what my world is, like what goes on in my world.
Go ahead, honey. Oh, is there any
Mosey
like
Green.
inspirations like where that's outside of music? Why you say, you know what, I'm in the game because of this, or this keeps me going, or it had me come this far?
A lot of basketball players and stuff.
Did you play ball yourself?
Yeah, I used to hoop a little bit.
Really though.
Who's your team?
In the NBA right now, I don't know. I like the Bucks.
Okay.
Even though I'm from Chicago, the Bulls got a lot of work to do.
You're not gonna grab a trumpet and jump into this
LeBron,
The
LeBron
Lakers.
and the Lakers thing?
No, I mean,
There's room on the bandwagon.
LeBron is one of the best players to ever touch the hardwood. You know, and I'm a LeBron fan, but I can't say the Lakers is one of my favorite teams now. But
so you're not gonna grab the trumpet and get in with us?
I had the trumpet when Kobe was playing.
Okay, all right. Yeah, we all had the trumpet in the band. We had the bongos and everything. We had drums and everything, man. Right. So if it wasn't what you doing right now, and do you have anything that you was like, man, if it wasn't this, I would be?
If I wasn't making music, I don't know.
Yeah.
Cause I wasn't finna waste my mom money in college. I wasn't finna do that. And
How does your mom feel about where you are now?
She's very proud.
That's dope.
My biggest cheerleader.
That's dope,
awesome.
man. And I love that you acknowledge that too, man. Cause that's the same way I am, Juice, man. Like I never had to really go outside of my home plate because everything that I needed, I saw in my mom.
Yeah.
I saw the sacrifice. I saw the hard-working single parent. I saw everything. My mom was mother and father at the same time.
Same.
So when I got on, we got on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just looking at some of the background with you, like how you hold your mom up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shows what kind of person you are as well. Now, did your mom, was your mom religious? Is she religious?
Yeah.
Is like extremely religious or?
Not extremely. I don't. Yeah. Well, I mean, she. Yeah. She's spiritual.
Right. How does she feel about you getting into the music business?
I mean, she knows. Me and her both know it's a place that's sketchy, but you know, I'm grounded. Obviously, I'm young. I'm still learning. You know, working my way through certain situations, but I am grounded. At the end of the day, I got my feet planted.
What's been your biggest struggle as an artist?
So far, and I don't think I really had any struggles like that so far.
Not anything that knocked you to the side or made you slow down. Just easy hurdles you could probably get over.
Yeah, everything has been smooth.
Does your mom know how well you're doing now?
Yeah.
She know exactly who Juice WRLD, like the son is, like how she got to share you with the world now.
Yeah, she watching.
Does she know all your like lyrics and stuff?
Yeah,
she say them all?
She listen to all my music. No, she don't say them.
Yeah. How important is SoundCloud to you?
It's one of the biggest outlets for music ever. Everybody got their stuff on SoundCloud. The next Kanye probably on SoundCloud somewhere.
Did you know how much of the world existed there when you got on? Like how many people were paying attention? Because even with the Lils, they said it's over 8,000 Lils that's just registered on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Were you ever afraid of being kind of lost in there?
I feel like that everybody starts out like that because everybody know that SoundCloud is huge before when you sign up for it. You know what you're getting into, and you see all these people blowing up. I watch Yachty blow up on SoundCloud. I watch Jase, you know, RPX. I watch him blow up on SoundCloud. Pete, a lot of different people, and there's a lot of people on SoundCloud. There's a lot of people that are popular that still won't ever see certain places.
Yeah. And how did you know you had turned the corner from people paying a lot of attention to you from SoundCloud?
I didn't. It just kind of hit me. It's like I ain't never really pay for publicity. I ain't never. All I used to do is drop music and repost it on my Twitter.
Did you feel like at one point, Juice, that you were dropping music? Like, did you know people were paying attention, or were you just dropping music like I'm just gonna flood?
I was just dropping music when I felt it was time.
When did you know that? Was it somebody that recognized you, or were you looking at numbers? When did you know, like, okay, there's something happening here?
Well, my numbers were big to me at this time, but I got in contact with Herb and them, Bibby, Bibby brother G Money, DJ Victorious. They all just kind of. That's where I am right now.
Is that a hard adjustment going from the liberties of posting whenever you want, put your own timeline to now being in the industry and people demanding things from you?
I mean, at the end of the day, I could post whatever on SoundCloud. Damn, financially, it may not be a smart decision to do it because this is a living now. It's not just a hobby. You know what I'm saying? But like, I could post whatever on SoundCloud.
What did it feel like when the big dogs start coming? Like when you hear like the Interscopes of the world, like does that make you feel any different to what you've been doing already? But they came at you.
It makes my stomach hurt a little bit.
Why?
Because it's incredible, like it's overwhelming.
Mm-hmm. And it's been so many, not just artists, but so many different genres of music that's been through that Interscope. Yeah. Can I ask you, why did you sign with a major as opposed to just saying, you know what, I'm just going to keep it Juice WRLD, I'm just going to continue what I'm doing?
It's certain things that major labels can do that really, really, really benefit you in the end. You just got to make sure you have a good deal at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. I don't think there's anything wrong with signing to a major label. As long as you not getting, screwed at the end of the day.
Yeah, and as long
watch
as
what you're signing,
and you're the same person that people already that had you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like
changing nothing.
Yeah. Did you have anybody that felt like man, why did you sign? Or did your audience understand?
People understood, and it's like, bro, like anybody that is questioning that, it's just like I'm making a living off my passion. Why wouldn't I sign?
Now, and especially if you could I always say, man, Juice is putting this with that. You already got this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If somebody come with that and that person, that machine can help you do what you're doing, then the this and that only gets you more eyeballs, more ears. You know what I'm saying? And whatever message you're trying to get out there and convey, then the this and that, as long as it don't change who you are, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it.
Do you ever feel vulnerable putting your life experiences in your music? Like you talk about heartbreak a lot.
Yeah, not at all. Everybody go through it. Everybody not man enough to talk about it. We're not man enough. Just everybody don't got guts.
Really though, is that where all girls are the same? Is that where that comes from at that moment?
It's just like a controversial statement.
Yeah,
it's just me showing people that I'm human. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, we trying to understand the concept of perfection would probably drive us all insane at this table. If we just sat and thought about being perfect, because it's impossible for us to think that, because we don't know what perfect is. All we know how to do is
achieve it.
Yeah, all we know how to do is spell the word. Some people don't even know how to do that.
Did you think that people were going to have a little bit of that kind of reaction for all girls are the same?
Of course, because it's something. I'm just like, I literally just took. I mean, people.
Well, we say all guys are the same.
Yeah, exactly. It's just
thank you.
So
Couldn't admit it.
It's literally just like you get to a certain point in your life or in like a situation where you're just like, okay, this is a pattern.
I've seen this.
And then that's what comes after that, So it wasn't really, I wasn't like, yeah, all girls are the same for real. Like it was just
right.
Yeah.
Explain to me what the EP What Too Soon is to you and why was it important for you to drop that?
It was just my thoughts on just events. Yeah, it's just kind of my outtake on it, my outlook on it, and like an honest outlook. Cause you know how like when people die, people love to claim them. People be flipping in their graves because of that, man. People love to claim people that can't defend themselves. Say stuff about people that can't defend themselves, and I wasn't finna come out saying, oh yeah, so and so was my homie, and we was this close, we was that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's people lie, bro. You can't,
man. And
can't nobody tell you. It's probably a couple people that know like whether you lying or not, but somebody that's dead can't defend themselves. So I made those two songs. That was like an honest thing. I never met people in my life.
Oh, you never met Pete.
No.
But you still consider, when you say legend, or you still consider like even if you don't know him, handshake, you know him.
Yeah, I never met him. Me and X planned to hang out. We had a couple like deep conversations, talked on the phone a few times. He had nothing but positive stuff to say. For real. From his point of view, we didn't really see eye to eye like that, but he had nothing but positive. We had respect for each other at the end of the day, and that's what was gonna kind of lead into a friendship, because it's two different personalities. His mindset is on a whole nother. You know what I'm saying?
Do you remember specifically what that positivity was? Like, what did he say?
He just said, make sure is to keep all negative people out of your life, and just make sure that you have good energy around you, pretty much.
What was your last, like, as far as time wise, your last conversation with X, as far
Like
before he passed?
maybe like a week and a half, 2
Damn.
weeks before he passed.
And so even with those words and those conversations, even if you don't know word for word, like, oh, this is exactly what was said, you remember that moment. And that's a moment that you'll continue to carry with.
Yeah, and the artwork is the first conversation we ever had.
Oh, wow.
Man, when you hear situations like that, you know, like, and I mean, it's across the board where you're seeing, you know, cats dying from either violence, or you see, you know, it could be an addiction. You know what I'm saying? And where are you at now when it comes to, you know, either Xan popping, pill popping, whatever it may be? Where's Juice WRLD at now?
I mean, Xans are horrible. I think that's worse than crack. Cause you could, you know, somebody doing crack, they know they messed up.
Right.
You know you strung out. You doing crack, bro. Like, you know you messed up. You know you out there. But Xans, you could take them and think you fine, like you perfect, and like you self-destructing, like, for real. So,
Did you find yourself doing more, or doing like damn, I think I am tripping a little bit.
I didn't do Xans in like 2-3 years.
Oh, okay, cool. And again, so what about when you were? How do you get your? Because a lot of people associated with certain things. I got to be creative. I like the mood that I'm in.
But
I got to get away.
That's
That's in a
BS
space.
though, because Xans, you can't do nothing off Xans. I mean, you can't. After a while, that becomes your sober. Like, you could function, but you're not yourself, and you black out at random times, and you come back at random times. How did I get here? Why am I with this person? Why am I in jail? Like, for real. So like,
What made you kind of step away from it?
I just ain't like the way it felt no more. At all. I was all over the place.
In the world, Juice, of everybody with the tattoos, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, why you choose not to have anything going
Oh, no.
on your face at the moment?
Yeah,
from what I can see.
Y'all don't understand. I wanted a face tat when I was like 11 years old.
Early on.
Yeah, 11, 10. It was Gucci, Game, and Lil Wayne, and Birdman. And it was just, and you could count the people with face tats on one hand. They was so cool to me. Like, I'm one of the biggest Wayne fans ever, I feel like. So, Gucci as well. So, I'm like, bro, that's so raw. Like, I want a face tat so bad. And I wanted one because of them. I wanted to be a part of the people that had them and nobody else had them. Coming around like the end of 2015, 2016, that became the normal thing. And that's just, I'm not finna do
Yeah,
that.
because now everybody got it.
Yeah.
Did you have something picked out for what you wanted on your face, like a specific tattoo?
Nah, I just, whenever it came, it was just gonna come.
Be like, y'all, it's just this. You
But
know what I'm
now
saying?
everybody has it.
Do you have any tattoos?
I got 2.
Where?
Got one on this wrist, and I got 999.
Does it say no vanity?
Yeah. So,
And you got what's the other one?
999.
999,
Yeah.
as opposed to?
As opposed to worshiping something I don't want to worship.
What are some of the mistakes that you feel that people pay attention to? I saw that you tweeted, I feel like some people only pay attention to the mistakes I make and disregard the good things I do.
That's for people that know me personally. I feel like some people just had a tendency to not count their blessings, not putting myself on a pedestal, calling myself a blessing, but I'm going off of what somebody told me I was to them. So in my head, I'm like, if I'm such a blessing to you, then how am I always getting dragged through the mud for stuff that I've done? And it don't even be stuff that I'm doing currently. It's stuff that I've done on some before I met you type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I just like, bro, I don't get it.
How active are you on your social media?
Instagram, I'm pretty active. Twitter, I tweet a lot. It depends though. If it happened in spurts, so I'll be off Twitter for a week and then come back and then tweet for like a month straight.
Do you ever read any of the comments?
All the time.
Really though. So good ones are you good with? Do the bad ones? If you hear anything that's negative, does that poke you or?
Nah, not anymore.
It used to.
And it never really poked me. It just be like, dang, like it just catch my attention.
People got a lot to say now. It's just like an open field for everybody.
Yeah, man. Yeah. If you could take your phone or whatever device and you didn't have. Do you feel like you have to be on Twitter or Instagram?
No, I broke my phone the other day and it was the happiest day of my life.
Mm-hmm. So now that you got your phone back or you got another phone, are you back on?
Nah, I mean, yeah, but I'm not.
Yeah, so it's almost like you have to.
Not really, because I
delete it now. Then you
throw my phone out the window.
Go ahead.
Yeah, they don't think I throw my phone out the window.
They're saying no.
They don't think I throw my phone out the window.
Man,
if
you
he's
bad,
gonna do
take your
oh my God, he's
phone
gonna do it.
and break it on this thing
Bro,
right
they
here.
don't think I
Oh
break
my God.
phone.
Man,
I believe you will. Oh my God.
man.
My mom gonna try to put me over her knees.
Right.
You wasting
Well,
money.
you know what? Yeah, let's not do it because moms. You know what I'm saying? You don't brought
Cause
up
I don't
moms.
really.
I believe you.
I felt like you really was gonna do that.
I know.
Yeah.
I believe him.
I don't
And really
really-
just for the clickbait, I should have had you do it. You know what I'm
Cause
saying?
I don't really like. I don't really value that stuff like
Yeah,
that.
man.
That's really good.
It don't really mean too much. Money don't even. Obviously I like money, but
Right.
I don't really care about it like that.
But I bet you won't go in your pocket and give us all your money. Like, split,
Yeah, I
split.
don't got no money in my pocket.
All right, well, there it is. You got to answer for
Very
everything,
cute.
ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen.
What inspired grabbing the sample "Shape of My Heart" from Sting and Lucid Dreams?
Actually, it was all my producer. He sent it to me already finished, right? And I'm listening to it. I wrote that song in like 20 minutes. But I was in the family room, like I turned it on. My mom was like, "Hey, that's Sting." And I heard the Nas song before, but she's like, "Hey, that's Sting," and I'm like, I didn't know who it was. And I listen to all types of music, so I was surprised.
Growing up as well, you listen to?
And I was surprised I didn't know. So I went and listened to a couple of his songs, and it was hard. It was cold.
And you said you caught on to that Nas had used it as well. When we see someone that's like kind of a little bit newer, you know, you're 19 years of age,
Yeah.
we're starting to see a pattern of people not paying homage or not
Right.
even recognizing some of these people, man. But for you to bring up Nas, that lets me know what kind of cloth you're cut from as well. How much do you respect those that came before you?
Part of the reason why I kept juicing my name wasn't only for Tupac. It was for 3 rappers, actually. Tupac, Soulja Boy had an old tape called the Juice Mixtape, and then the MC Juice. I think he was one of the only people to beat Eminem in a rap battle.
So you understand, not even understand, because a lot of people, if you're at a certain point, some people don't look back, and I can understand that. But then you get some that do look back and they want to erase or they want to dookie on our legends too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't see a lot of people come into rock music and say, "Oh man, F such and such and F this and F that,"
Yeah.
but we kind of do that. So when we do get people that come into the neighborhood, man, and not that you have to, but being that you did bring it up, I love when I see people that come in and they in this game now and they understand why who carried a lot on their backs.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And to keep these legends going, because you're just 19.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And at one point, Nas was 19, Rakim was 19,
That's real.
Ice Cube, anybody that you put in there, and now we put them on legendary pedestals, 5 mics,
Yeah.
and at this moment, you're on your way to becoming that next person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So continue to do the work that you're doing, man, and continue to honor your moms, and it seems like you're extremely humble, bro, and you could tell by the way you carry yourself, it's an upbringing. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, man, we'll see you in the neighborhood again.
For sure,
Wishing
for
you
sure.
nothing but the best. Thank you
Love,
for getting
bro.
up, man, back at you. Thank you for getting up and coming in
man.
and hanging out with
Yeah.
us.
For sure.
All righty, Juice World in the neighborhood, Big Boy's
Big
neighborhood.
Boy.